baseball fans, and welcome. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. On the mound for the Reds, Hunter Green. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ball popped up, and there's one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. Good eye right there. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford, 9th in the American League in batting average. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Strike 2. Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. Here's 0-1. And ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Misses outside. Ball 2. Here comes a pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 23.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Line drive, base hit. throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Benson makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Joey Wentz. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
We go to the bottom of the first. In now for the Reds, Jay Allen.
The center fielder, Jay.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And right back to the mound. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Kevin.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. In there, and it's 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And that's too high.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And now here is Nick Solak. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Solak coming home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stuart Fairchild stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of the second, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The wind of the pitch. Suarez swings and drives one. Deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Cal Raleigh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball one. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The designated hitter.
Here's Taylor Trammell. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And a pitch. In the air to left down the line. Fairchild flying after this one. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Back to the top of the lineup. Jorge Mateo up next for the Mariners. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Trammell on at second with 2 down. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Kurt Casale. Wentz back to work. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Good eye right there. And 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Next for Cincinnati, number 94. Just missed. That one ripped. Rodriguez going back some more, still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Will Benson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to short, Crawford tosses to first, and that is that. Reds go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back onto the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And there's a strike. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The second overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity effortless. Hits triple digits regularly.
And the right-hander deals. Out to center. Allen moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. One away. So up next, J.P. Crawford. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And now Teoscar Hernandez worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 0-2 now. Goes down looking. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 1-0. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer. And the pitch. And that one hit to first. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Allen stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Way high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And now Kevin Newman. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Juan. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, and here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Number 23, Ty.
The line and the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there, and it's off the wall. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Colton Wong up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Fair ball. And now it gets into the corner. Throws to second. And that's a double.
Challenged him with a fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swings through that one. 0-1. And misses inside. Now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Line drive. That's a base hit. One runs in. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Ball one low.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Two now. Ground ball right side. Fires to second for one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Trammell. Doubled his first time up. And that one fouled off. Raleigh leads off first with one away. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Next offering is outside. Got him. That's out number 2.
Everything in that at-bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
The 1-0. Now a fly ball to right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mariners 2 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 4th, here's Nick Solak. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The why to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez settles underneath it. 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And a couple of quick outs. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Reds down in order. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Green back to work. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And here is Ty France. Now that's smacked to right center. And this one could be extra bases. One runs in. Newman relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Green will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Luis Sessa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. In the air right side, Benson sizes this one up. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags up for third, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
and up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First pitch just misses. There's the strike. France at third with 2 away. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here is Kurt Casale.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So digging in, number 94. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one.
Go ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lined into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mateo makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Taylor Trammell. Sessa back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Sessa, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bounce back to the mound, and it hits the base, and that one finds its way through.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jorge Mateo now 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals, and there's a foul ball. Trammell aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, and he breaks his bat, but foul. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just
to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And that's in for a strike. And he deals. Popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one hammered Allen. Going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Reds 1. Here in Cincinnati, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jay Allen. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin Newman. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Liner, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Solak now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The other way, and foul ball. And a pitch. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Reds 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for Seattle, Ty France. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen. Tony Santillan loosening up for manager David Bell. Jabot warming up as well. Kicks and deals. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. In the air to left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nobody left for Seattle as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Chad Pinder.
Baseman, Chad Pinder.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped right center field. Rodriguez going back some more. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next offering upstairs.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Casali in the box again, takes the strike. One out and a runner at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Going to count 1 and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him. 2 gone. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and they trail it 4-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
The pitch. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Taylor Trammell. Left field, Fairchild makes his way towards it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. And there's a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This to center field. Allen on his way over. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 5-1.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third. and add a little insurance.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Mateo runs. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings and chases a low one there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan loosening up for manager David Bell. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's softly on the ground left side. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Reds 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Will Benson. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Swung on, belted. Hernandez drop step going back. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
And fouled off. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And now the lefty just missed. Here's a high chopper. And he'll be safe at first. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Jay Allen now at the plate. Fought off foul. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Joe Barlow comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 69, Joe Barlow.
Newman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Steer on second. Allen over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play. Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Solak stands in here. Takes ball one low. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave some.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Tony Santillan into the game.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Tony Santillan.
So digging in, Ty France.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Santillan, a 6'3" righty, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Ian Gibaut getting ready to go. Swing and a bouncer. And a quick out, number one. So up next, Colton Wong. First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Out to short, Newman. Sends it across to first. That takes care of Wong.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. First offering misses badly for ball one. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
3-0 down. High chopper to third. Slings it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Reds 1. Last chance for the home team. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Chad Pinder. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Out to short, Crawford. Zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And the count 1-2. And here it comes. Struck him out looking.
Man, he had a stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
So they're down to their final out. In now for the Reds, Kurt Casale. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
On to first, ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out, and be effective to get the save. Well, he did exactly that today. He got 5 outs instead of the usual 3 to secure the W for his guys.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.